Hello po mga higala, andito po pala kami ngayon sa Waterton, Glacier International Peace Park. So naghihintay po kami ng boat shuttle na sasakyan namin kasi punta po kami ng border ng USA at saka Canada. So habang naghihintay po kami ng shuttle, dito lang po muna kami sa gilid, patingin-tingin sa mga magagandang view na nakikita natin. So yan po yung mga bundok na nakapaligid sa Waterton. Sa gustong sumakay ng shuttle, may age bracket po sila kung magkano ang babayaran mo. Halimbawa, from 0 to 5 years old is free of charge. And 6 to 12 years old is $30. Hindi pa po kasali ang tax niya. At saka 13 years old pataas is $61. Hindi pa po kasali ang tax niyan. So yan po ang mga babayarin pag gusto tayong sumakay ng shuttle. So andito na po kami sa loob ng shuttle. Hintay-hintay lang po kami sandali at aalis na po ang shuttle na ito at makapunta na tayo ng Montana, USA. Yan po ang border ng Canada at saka America. So, sa $61, makapunta na po kami ng USA. So, picture-picture muna kami while hindi pa nakaalis ang shuttle. So, makikita natin ang magagandang tanawin na sa paligid. So, yan po ang crew ng shuttle na sasakyan namin. Pogi nila. So baka may gusto mag-ano dyan, nahanap ng afam. So available yan sila talaga. So yan si Bossing. Yan si Playboy. Ito po yung kuhanan sa loob ng shop.
That building was constructed back in 1926, 1927. Was anyone born back then? No. So it's a very historic building. A huge landmark here in the national park. Now, before we get going too far along, Transport Canada requires that I give you a little bit of information regarding all of the safety features on board this vessel. Connie Marlene, that's the name of this cruise vessel, is inspected annually and is licensed to carry 50 people on board. As such, we have 50 adult life jackets on board. You'll see most of those just beneath the window sills here on both sides of the cabin. We also have additional adult life preservers behind where I'm standing, and this is also the location of all the children and infant life jackets that we have on board, just up here in the front hatch. This is also the location of our first aid supplies. We have firefighting equipment stationed around the tour boat in a number of locations, and on the upper deck of the watercraft we are equipped with a self-inflating Zodiac life raft, which has a capacity of 75 passengers. So it's actually bigger than the boat itself. And if we had to abandon ship here today, we would just deploy that Zodiac. It self-inflates automatically. We get everyone safely on board. And then of course from there, the tour would just continue on as normal. So you get your money's worth here today, right? No, I'm just kidding around. Just joking. I think we have your safety concerns well in hand, and I say that because you have a very experienced crew on board. Crew of 2, both of us are Coast Guard certified captains. Up here at the helm today, we have one of our company's most experienced pilots. I think it's his 3rd day on the job now. No, I'm just kidding. He's been doing this for about well over a decade, probably 12 or 13 years. He has been they're probably trying to revamp their menus, but it is very tasty. We have on the right another beautiful cliff ledge, and we're also going to be seeing more of that orange-colored lichen, as well as the trees growing up along the side of the cliff. Those 2 markers line up one in front of the other. That is where you have the exact surveyor's perspective. So you're exactly on 49 degrees north latitude. have any U.S. citizens on board today?
US border.
No, not today. Chris is going to do a pivot here on the border just so both sides of the boat can get the close-up view as well as the distant view of the international borderline. And so the cut line that we're seeing here, this is all cleared out. Trees are cut down and cleared usually every 15 years, also factoring in the growth. Here in the national park, we have a team of trained beaver that do the clearings. No, I'm just seeing if you're listening. Local trail crews handle this, so they have to hike up and down mountainsides, dragging chainsaws, axes, brush saws, and clear all that vegetation out by hand. And then in 15 years' time, they'll come back and do it all over again. And this is all just to honor the treaty between Canada and the United States that stipulates wherever the border runs along the 49th, it must be cleared, visibly marked, and maintained. So this cut line actually exists from the west coast, the Strait of Juan de Fuca, running all the way eastward across the continent, basically to the Great Lakes. And then, of course, at the Great Lakes, the border deviates down around those bodies of water. And at that time, but along that whole distance I described, trees are cut down and cleared. Out on the prairies, well, I guess they cut the grass just a wee bit shorter, but it must all be marked and denoted properly. But there you have it, just like that, and we have fastened by what's called Street Point, named after the retired Constable Jack Street, who was a notorious mountain goat hunter in this area. Back before Waterton and Glacier were truly protected parks, he came out here and was offering some of the finest trophy hunting for mountain goats in all of North America. He'd bring out these wealthy tourists from the East Coast, from New York, Boston. They'd come out here by rail, and then he would guide them along some of these mountains to hunt down a goat. They did this for a number of years until they nearly decimated the entire mountain goat population. They severely overhunted the region without any thought at all. Finally, though, Jack Street clued in and realized his wrongdoing, so he stopped all hunting at that time and just became a backcountry guide. He was actually back in this valley one spring where he was caught and swept away by an avalanche at the base of what's called Waterton Ridge. Now, of course, we're going to begin heading northbound back towards the Waterton town site. And this, my friends, is the best part of the tour. And it's the best part because this is where I stop with all of the talking. I know I've been talking for pretty much the entire journey, and I promised you I wasn't going to do that. So I will set the microphone down at this time and give you a little time to yourself so that you can enjoy the day out here with your family and your friends on board. Of course, if you have any questions, your crew is available and always happy to assist. But for now, just sit back, relax, take lots of pictures, and enjoy your time here on the water. Thank you for your attention. ito yung mga kasama namin sa paggalagala dito sa Waterton. Ito po yung Mother's Day celebration namin. Salamat po ng marami sa ating Panginoon na binigyan po tayo ng
good health and guidance. At saka salamat din sa maraming blessings na ibinigay niya sa atin. So, dyan lang po nagtatapos yung video natin. Okay, bye-bye. See you next